offense will get the first possession of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. Make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
He wants to pass it on second down. Finds his tight end. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Pocket starts to collapse. Gets it out fast. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Offense set on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Snacks it quickly on the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
Boy, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football. But the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line. They brought in some big boys and really was ready for the run on that play.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pressure coming. Makes his connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's short. Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Wide open downfield. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Red pass, it's complete.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
It's complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense... Little Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a fumble. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
From the gun, the running back has it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Chavez. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. Continue to flex that muscle. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And he intercepts it. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to throw, it's short. He's looking deep. And he hauls it in at the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. Safe completion on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Bulldozes him. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. And there he goes. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He'll slide and avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Back to throw. It's short. Flips it out to the back. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Coming out with it, it's Stein. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself. Do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down, have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pass on the way, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
So when you come out with your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Looking to throw, it's short. Using his feet to buy time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
This time he's got his man. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now, we got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now 2nd and 10. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's short. Going for it all. Intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
With the catch, it's Chavez. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
Gain of 16. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense. Move it up 5 yards. After the laundry marked the field, 1st and 5 for this offense. They want to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
2nd down.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Looking for a huge play. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to Cal. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that. Send it downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Gets away from one, finds room. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's short. Going for it all. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires one high and deep. He's got it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. He's looking to pass. He's got him this time. Snowed under by the defense.
for an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Scanning the field, it's short. A shot toward the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage.
Just steamrolling his way through. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. Reads it, fires complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Being aware of the entire situation, maybe you just let that ball go out of bounds, but he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Trojans have this offense rolling. Trying to find his man on first down. Using the quick game. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score. Georgia 35, USC 16.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Still running at the 40. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Dogs! And the stomping has commenced.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. The stiff arm gets him loose. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Motion from the offense. Looking for room, it's Hodges. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep moving.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. He's going for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Dogs are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
Hard running there. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Gonna take a shot. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to move it through the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. Touchdown, Georgia! And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan... ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field, score some points.
Dang, Tom, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Quickly complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That completion delivers a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out. Bust through behind his pad. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. He wants to throw it again. Trying to get to him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds a crease at the 20. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. He wants to throw. Looking for the score. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're trying to get to it. Got a man, it's Hodges.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Second down coming up. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Hauls it in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking downfield, it's short. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. So on fourth and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It is your job as an OC to be aggressive. I get that, but you can't be reckless. And once you've made one mistake already in the fourth quarter and you still got the lead, you might want to now start thinking about running some clock.
Quick completion on the out route. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Touchdown USC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to pass. It's short. Got his man on the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Throws toward the end zone. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown Bulldogs. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Tom, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
The Trojans headed quickly to the line. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Trojans! What a catch and run for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive.
He's loose. And And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
To throw, it's short. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs! With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Not much cooking on that drive, and now they'll hope to flip the field with this punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the ball is picked off. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's going to go down as